Well, 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 guess who it is? It's that dude, it's me. What's going on, folks? I decided to get on here this morning. By the way, it's August 21st. It's a fairly decent day, 84 degrees out here. Almost made it through another week. So like most people, hey man, I'm just trying to get through 5 days of this job and possibly go and swing the golf club sometime this weekend. But that's what I'm doing. Hey man, like I said, glad it's Thursday because it could be Monday up in here and then we wouldn't be as pleased. But anyway, folks, you see the title. I was watching Dreamers Pro Show earlier, and they keep it real on the Dreamers Pro Show. He puts out so much content, and a lot of it, man, folks, I can't talk about this all the time because really it's pointless. It's pointless. An issue in this day and time is the observable truth. That's an issue nowadays. If the sky's blue, you say the sky's blue, somebody has a problem with it. Well, no, it's crazy. But hey, man, I was watching Dreamers Pro Show, and he was talking about a house of highlights on YouTube. And I used to watch a lot of House of Highlights content, and I thought it was pretty decent. But apparently they wrote some video in which they say that Michael Jordan and 6-0 in the finals is one of the most overrated stats ever. And I'm thinking to myself, how do you overrate an undefeated record in the final? How do you overrate that? And one of the things he was saying is, that's all anybody talks about. They never talk about his failures and what he did before he started winning championships. And I'm thinking to myself, what planet do you live on? See, being 50 some years old, 56 to be exact, and lower your voice and calm down. Being 56, I was a witness to all of this stuff that people sit here and talk about. I sat and I watched it live while it was happening. I know what they were saying about Jordan. Now let me tell you what I knew when I saw Jordan play. This is in college. I knew that he was the best basketball player I had ever seen play. That was including Bird, whoever you want to name, Kareem, Wilt, Bill Russell, stop it. Whoever you want to name, I knew don't nobody play like this guy. And then, like I've told you before, he went and got on the Olympic team of college students, played NBA caliber teams, 8 or 9 games, and guess what? Won every game. And while you're watching these games, if you don't notice that this guy is better than everybody else on the court, then you might as well have been born blind. I said, I watched this back in '84. Then I watched him go to the Olympics with his college teammates and beat professional grown men. They didn't lose a game. You talking about the dream team was beating people. Well, this is Jordan in '84, 8 years earlier. Gold medal, not bronze, not silver, folks. Gold medals. As a college student. He had just been drafted, but he hadn't played one game in the NBA. He was still an amateur. He went to the Bulls, and first thing, it didn't take him a good 3 games to figure out these guys can't down, and they still won't be able to deal with me. That's what Jordan figured out. Okay, I'm trying to go too fast. I don't even have to go this fast. But this guy, whoever is talking this mess, oh, so we overlooked when he lost. He didn't even make it to the final. He lost early. What in God's name does that have to do with anything? Let me tell you what I know you're going to have to do to support LeBron. You're going to have to throw out every manly thing you can about sports and competition and who's better and who's not better. You're going to have to throw all of that out to support LeBron. Basically, you're going to have to make a damn fool out of yourself to support this dude. That's what you're going to have to do. So, yeah, they said it. Oh, it's overrated. How in God's name is a 6-0 in a finals overrated? But that's what these people could go say. Hey, for whoever's up in here, thank you for tuning in. But this is absolute foolishness. I'm going to tell you one. I'm going to give you a quote from Kevin Samuels. And Kevin Samuels is the godfather. If you don't know who it is, go look him up. But here's what he said about the modern woman. Here's what they do. They try to shame you. They'll try to insult you. Then they'll pull out the guilt card. And then the most damning thing about the modern woman is the uncontrollable need and necessity to be right at all costs. That's LeBron fans. I was just describing the modern woman, but that's LeBron fans. You have to throw everything out that you know to be true to support this bum. We're trying to give second place the same as we give the person who wins. Talking about Jordan was losing and early in his career. Like Dreamers Pro said, do you really want to go there with the losing? LeBron James, the most points in NBA history. You guess what else? Guess what else he's got the most of in NBA history? Beat downs in the finals. Not losses in the finals. Beat downs. To where it was like they were playing the Fever. That's this dude. But winning is overrated. Winning is not overrated. It's the top of what we all try to do in sports, folks. I don't know of anything that I've been involved in to where I wasn't trying to win. Why was I trying to win? Because that means I'm the best. But to love LeBron, you got to throw all that out. You got to start trying to find nuances like a bitch. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. That means the truth, throw all of that stuff out. We are in the land of the truth being thrown out. United States of America is number one in not liking the truth. You cannot do the things that this country has done and like the truth. It's impossible. And that's LeBron fans. The truth of the matter is, LeBron is not top 5 for sure in NBA history as a player. He's not top 20 in leadership. He's a scrub. And anybody that gives this dude any props, you're a scrub too. I like to talk about I like people come in and try to poke jabs. You cannot poke jabs at the truth. And when you try to do that, you look gay. Because it's one thing that men are supposed to be on point with and not have a problem with, is the truth. But that's LeBron fans. That's LeBron. LeBron trying to make a narrative. This fool will make a fool of his fans. Day in and day out, folks. Overrated. 6-0 in the finals. Overrated. What was Michael Jordan doing before then? You mean before he had any All-Stars on his team? Before Pippen got his legs up under him? Do you know I saw a video the other day explaining that the top NFL teams that had the worst supporting cast? I asked I told a LeBron fan about that, and he just knew it was LeBron. No, it's not LeBron. It's MJ. This stuff is funny, and I'm gonna bury you bastards. Because anybody that's got a problem with the truth, my job is to burn you alive. I don't give a damn who you are. Okay, that's my job, is to ruthlessly dog you out. Like Dreamers Pro Show said, these LeBron fans are like Puff Daddy fans. But instead of oil and baby oil, they rubbing honey all over each other and shaking their butts and twerking. It's sad. It's truly sad. It's truly sad. Twerking with honey and rubbing it all over each other and splashing it all around on everybody. That's a LeBron fan. And I'm going to come hard on you guys because it is no excuse. The only excuse you have to like this bastard is that you feminine. Did I say that? Did you hear what I said? You got estrogen in your veins. It's as simple as that. But House of Highlight, you must be stupid. You can't overrate 6-0. Well, let's put it into context. What? No, there is no context. It's 6-0. What you talking about context? Context would be half of the season or 3/4 of the regular season we didn't play. That's some context. Or COVID was out. That's context. There is no context to 6-0. The context is you went to the finals 6 times and you won 6 times. That's the context. Just like LeBron James went to the finals 10 or 11 times and he lost 6 or 7 times. What context do you need? He didn't get the job done, folks. But House of Highlights, you a damn fool. What was Jordan? Well, Jordan didn't win all the... No shit. I watched him lose and not get to the finals 7 or 8 years. But I'll tell you what else I also watched him do. I watched him to the team with the Jordan rules. Do you know his average against the Pistons? Do you know his average? You probably don't. Go ask Isaiah. Isaiah knows his average. It wasn't no 20 points, I tell you that. It was in the 30s. And not mid-30s. So you weirdos and you half a fag dudes. Yeah, I said it. You half a fag. No, you ain't half a fag. You's a fag. I saw something yesterday. It was back in the day, All in the Family. Good show. They didn't mince their words. It's a sitcom. So if your feelings is hurt, screw you. Go watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. But basically it was a show, and it was one of his neighbors was there. It was a lady. And she had a husband. And Archie Bunker said, who does all the cooking in your house? And the lady was like, my husband does. And she was like, he loves to cook. And Archie Bunker was like, aren't you afraid that people are gonna be saying things about this? And the lady said, what? That I'm a lazy wife? No, that he's a fag. Yo, that's just how it was back then. You called it what it was. That's back then. That ain't today, folks. You say that today and somebody gonna try to cancel you. It's the truth. You like penis. Yeah, this world we live in is so ironic. The truth. People don't want to hear the truth. Well, I don't give a damn if you don't want to hear the truth. All that tells me is that you got more Eve in you than Adam. That's what that tells me. And I'm gonna bludgeon you guys to death with your gay takes on sports and men. There aren't many men left in sport today. You know why? Because women are raising them. Ed, don't go there this time. I said it. And they perform and act like women. Just like in the Godfather series. They had a code in the mafia. But pretty soon, young people come in, little pussies, they don't want to keep the code. They want to throw the code away. Well, guess what? That means the end of the mafia. That means the end of them fools. Okay, so hey man, people don't want to hold on to the code. The code is, we on the court, on the field of battle, it's me against you. I'm trying to beat you, you trying to beat me. But I don't want to hear no damn excuses after I put a foot in your ass. Just take your beat like a man. Try again next time. No, I tell you what bitches do. They try to change the narrative. This is funny. But all you LeBron fans, I'm gonna bury you fags. You non-truthful. You don't want to hear the truth. I figured out. I'm gonna tell you what modern women do today. They ain't stupid. They know the truth. But they get a jolly out of trying to dispute the truth. They know the truth. They know you know the truth. But they want to dispute it and make an argument out of it. You bitches. You bitches. You bitches. And you're just a bunch of bitches. That's all I can call you. A bunch of lame ass little girls inside. Well, I feel like it should be this way. Go ahead and say it. I feel like it should. I feel like LeBron should be the GOAT. Motherfucker, don't nobody give a damn about your feelings. What is he doing on the court? Besides falling over and rolling over and writhing in pain, ain't nobody touching. Getting swept in the finals. Did you hear what I said? The best player to ever do it, according to these half men, half women, is a dude that got swept in the finals. You guys are funny. And you don't deserve no sympathy. That's why I'm not going to give you any. What you deserve is a tampon. That's what you deserve, because you're bleeding all over the place. Hey, Ed, you mean? No, I ain't mean. I just tell the truth. I have no problem with the truth. I have no problem with the truth. What I have a problem with is bitch ass dudes trying to tell me what I've been watching. Folks, well, hey man, you don't like LeBron? Well, that means you're on your way. You on your way. If you don't like LeBron, you on your way. It ain't hating. It ain't hating if you don't like LeBron. This dude is a tool. And he tries to use his fans as a tool, and they bend right over and let him do it. this stuff is funny. Now that I'm at where I am, let me look and see who's in here. You should talk. I should talk about football. Let me see. What about football? The only thing I know about football is Dallas sucks. That's one thing I know. I know LeBron is garbage and a lying bum, and I know Dallas ain't winning shit. I don't know what's gonna happen to Micah Parsons because he's a bitch, and he dealing with a millionaire, and he thinks he's gonna push a millionaire around. That's funny. You think you're gonna push a millionaire around? I'm sorry. Jerry Jones is not your mama. He don't give a damn about your punk ass. Hype man on a podcast and giving his little feminine takes on football. Man, shut up. Ain't nobody thinking about you. They ought to trade his lame ass. Stephen Beatty, you don't like LeBron. You a smart man. You're a very smart man. I hope you got kids. Pass it along. Jordan is the GOAT, bro. Yeah, Jordan, of course he's the GOAT. I knew this in '84. I knew this before he had even won a championship, folks. Well, what if he didn't win a championship? Well, guess what? I'm not going into the multiverse like these LeBron James fans. They got to make a multiverse to make this shit work with this bum. It don't even work then, because you see that Marvel Studios and their multiverse, they ain't been able to sell no movie. Their movies going down consistently. So that multiverse shit, it ain't worth a damn. But let LeBron fans use it. They got to say all kind of universes to make this motherfucker relevant. He's a sucker. Football, folks, I'm going to tell you about football. I'm just waiting. I'm tired of watching the preseason. I'm tired of watching that. That shit don't matter. They want to make a lot out of what Shedeur did. Yeah, and he had a good game. He did. But it's preseason, man. I don't want to hear shit about no preseason game. I want people hitting and trying to take people's heads off. That's what I want. Tampax. Yeah, that means LeBron and his fans. You need to go to Sam's Club and get your Tampax if you're a LeBron fan. Okay, you need to get that shit in bulk because you's a fool. And LeBron James is loving it. You know what women love to do? Make a fool out of men. They love that shit. And you know what LeBron James loves to do? Make a fool out of his fans. You can't make a fool out of me, motherfucker. You suck. House of Highlights, you're dumb and stupid. And you just said some of the dumbest shit. Like I said, folks, people can know the truth, and House of Highlights know the truth. But you know how House of Highlights can get thousands and thousands of views? Say some dumb shit. I didn't go and watch it. I heard Dreaming Pro Show talk about it. I'm not even going to give him a view because that's one thing that dizzy, poor people's women do. They try to start shit. They try to get up under men's skin off of some bullshit. They can't do it with the truth. No, they don't work in the truth. That's when they get upset. When you come to these chicks with the truth, oh, they get offended. It's just the truth, bitch. Am I talking about the ladies or LeBron fans? They interchangeable. They're interchangeable. They both stupid as hell. And think they smarter than everyone. No, you just, every time you open your mouth, you continue to show how damn dumb you are. Trying to sound smart, and you just sound mentally retarded. That's how you sound. But hey, man, I'm waiting on football, Micah Parsons. And that dude over there for Washington. Trying to get some more money. You stupid. You stupid. But I got one more thing before I go, folks. I want to talk about that Little League baseball and what I saw last night. Now, I saw the highlights. I can't watch it because I'm at work and it's on during the day. But South Carolina, I think they were playing South Dakota, and they down. I think it was 7-1. And I saw the South Dakota, they just smacking hands and slapping hands and high-fiving the ladies, the men, everybody. And I was like, why are they showing me this? Because I know in the 7th inning, ain't no team gonna come back and win that game. And I sat there for 2 minutes and watched exactly that happen. Started walking a bunch of players. So now, all that jumping and hollering, hooping and hollering, now look at you. Tears. And they ain't happy tears.